No freaking way. Oh, here we go again. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out, I can't even believe this if I'm just being honest with you, Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door for the absolute first time. Yep, I got to come to the front of the congregation and, ask for forgiveness. Well, I guess you don't do that. You do that in a confessional. I'm in the confessional, y'all. I didn't know Bob Dylan did the original. I'm pretty sure that I'm just finding out right now in this moment that Bob Dylan did the original after thinking the original was done by Guns N' Roses, which they did. I did a reaction to their live performance of Knockin' on Heaven's Door, and, I didn't know, you guys. What can I do, man? Huh? I'm just a simple man. I like beans and rice, Here we are. Rectifying and having an intervention. Me, you, and YouTube, baby. So let's have this intervention and get familiar with the original. And bro, it only makes sense, man. Bob Dylan is one of those guys. I think I got introduced to Bob Dylan on this channel with, Tambourine Man. And kind of threw me off. Like, he had this, awkward, poetic style. And then you just start listening to his stuff, and you're like, bro, he is cooking. Legendary status, iconic status, all respect to Bob Dylan. Some of the poetic stuff I enjoyed, but some of it not. It just depends, man. But I remember, I don't know if it was Blowing in the Wind or A Change Is Gonna Come, or both of those, really course corrected me on where I sit with fandom and Bob Dylan. I'm like, oh, okay, got it. And I still haven't, there's a bunch of songs people have been asking me to react to. We are going to get to the Bob Dylan stuff for sure. I put Bob Dylan in the category up there with, the Pink Floyd reactions. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to do as much as I can. I really enjoy it. I don't know, there's parallels, not in sound, but maybe the feeling I get from Bob Dylan's music to a Simon and Garfunkel a little bit. So I don't know. It's something that I really enjoy, so I try to pursue my passions here. I can't get to everyone's requests, but I do what I can. So here we are. We're checking out Knockin' on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan, the original, for the first time. If you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, you know what it is. Let's get this mixtape logo off of the screen and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want access to my other channels, I have another channel, Pegasus vs. the World, and a family travel vlog. Pegasus vs. the World was I was doing challenge, trending topics. It's experimental over there. But I have been doing movie reactions, full movie reactions over there. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, you're welcome to check it out. If you want access to these reactions, because on this channel, I just do the music and the music reactions, meaning my own music reactions, things music related, maybe a music interview with an artist, producer, movie or music video director, whatever the case may be. But if you wanted access to anything early, we have a membership. It gives you early access. I try to update it every single day. Big catalog that hasn't been released to the public yet, so you can have some fun in there. Everything in there will get released to the public, so don't feel left out. Just thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's get this show on the road. Now, I am watching and listening to this from Bob Dylan's official YouTube channel. I would love for you guys to go over there and listen to this on your own, right? What I'm doing is not a substitute for the original. I'm not redistributing the music. It's important to listen to it the way it was intended to be listened to, which is in its entirety, right? I am going to pause. I'm going to talk, tell you how it makes me feel, my interpretation, make commentary, blah, blah, blah. So just want you guys to support the original content creator. And this is a learning experience for your boy, because I didn't know that, I thought Knocking on Heaven's Door was Guns N' Roses, okay? So right now we're taking a journey into the realness. Let's go. Hold on. I don't understand it. These melodies. So apparently this might be a soundtrack song for a movie or something, but let's not get lost in the sauce here. I just don't understand. Like I'm trying to go back because I haven't heard Tambourine Man in so long. But to have these melodies and harmonies and the way this is coming in is hitting different for me from a lot of the stuff I've heard from Bob Dylan. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but all I'm saying is from what I remember of Tambourine Man and then hearing this, I don't know, like this intro is like epic. Like this is like some, anyways. Spiritual. It feels spiritual. Well, we are knocking on heaven's door. That's right. Okay, let's go.
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
What are we talking about?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my...
I'm thinking to myself how amazing, but how simple this is. This is just like, you know, this is that recipe that just keeps on giving through the generations. It's not too complicated. You just need to know what amount to put here and there. And everyone's like, Grandma's dumplings are the greatest. What? You know, I don't know how to explain it, but the recipe for this, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. What are we doing? We're knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Like, I'm like, what? Why is this so fire? Anyways, what's the saying? Simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. And I think Bob Dylan is one of the people that brings that back for me. And I'm just talking about, because actually the sophistication in this track is like the beginning was spiritual. Like I was going to say, oh, it's bringing me to church a little bit. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, duh, knocking on heaven's door. Also, if this is a part of a film, a movie, it's bringing us to this place. Now, I don't know what happened. I mean, it's Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. So we know Billy the Kid, gunslinger. I don't remember Billy the Kid's story, but it's pretty wild. But he said, take off this badge, like the sheriff taking off the badge, right? And maybe he got shot, or, you know, it's like a moment where it's like you're laying in a pool of your own blood and you're kind of reflecting. That's what I'm getting from all of this. Again, the simplicity that makes it sophisticated is fire, but the production on this, I'm actually vibing with this production. Those melodies and harmonies at the beginning got me, bro. Straight up got me. And just to have a simple hook, knocking on heaven's door, and just be so complete in meaning. It's catchy. It's, I don't know, it's fulfilling at some capacity. I said it. Everyone has been getting on me on the comments when I say capacity. So I've been trying not to say capacity. You assholes. You got me. But I would argue that I say that's interesting more than capacity. That's why I think it's unique. They always pick up on capacity because I say things like unique, interesting. There are certain words that they're just in my vocabulary. Anyways, let's get back to this Bob Dylan where.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah. Yeah, we are, man.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Oh, we. Oh, we. Oh, we.
Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down.
Ooh, the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper.
I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
This reminds me of the obvious. So Guns N' Roses, I don't think they use the same lyrics as Bob Dylan. No, I'm not sure right offhand. I don't really know it lyric for lyric. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I know that part, the hook, but the lyrics, I don't think Guns N' Roses did. It doesn't sound familiar. This is a different story I'm hearing here. I could be tripping. Man, it's very. He's painting a very digestible picture. Like you just see it. It's all, you can just close your eyes and you can just go through these scenes. It feels like a movie. Obvious, it's for a movie, I'm guessing, but it feels like that, right? He's really setting the scene and the tone with all of this. It's great. We're listening to Bob Dylan, Knock Knocking on Heaven's Door, the original MFers. Damn, I'm really saying that to me because I'm the one who didn't know, but still, I'm going to act like y'all didn't know and kind of, but try to, never mind. It's not working.
I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah. Here we go.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Crazy. Oh, it's just gonna fade out quick. I needed more. I saw that it was a short song, but that's too short, man. That's too short, bro. That needs to be longer. That needs to be longer for sure. At least for me. I mean, I'll put this in the playlist too. But damn, this is kind of sad. Like, when you think of Knocking on Heaven's Door, you know what that means. But this is a really great song. Hence why it was rebirthed through Guns N' Roses. I don't know why people in my comment section give rap and hip-hop so much shit. They're like, oh, rap stole this, stole that. They're sampling stuff. I would have never in a million years, if it wasn't for this reaction channel, known that Bob Dylan is the orator of Knocking on Heaven's Door. I would have always thought it was Guns N' Roses. And I personally don't see some huge difference in a band doing a cover. And I'm sure they tipped the hat to Bob Dylan. I just didn't know, whatever. But there's so many bands that blew up off someone else's song doing a cover of it, like literally made their career. Not that this made Guns N' Roses' career, but there are bands, you guys know what I'm talking about, made their career off other people's musics or covers or whatever. And I just don't see that huge of a difference or parallel than sampling, sampling something and actually reorchestrating it to sound different and then people getting mad, or just sampling and getting that feeling. Right? The feeling I'm getting here, I did get this feeling when they're saying knocking on heaven's door from Guns N' Roses. It's just with its own different sauce. That's what I think rap and hip hop is. And I until I started doing reactions, I came into the reaction space hearing everyone say this crazy shit in the comments, and I actually started to agree with it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know we get a bad rap for sampling, and people say, it's lewd, or like some of the lyrics will be raunchy. And then I'm like listening to the deep dives of Waylon Jennings and AC/DC. I'm like, lewd and crude. it's too violent. The rap is too violent. I shot a man to watch him die. You're like, what? And you start to, like, these reactions made me examine rap music. Like, nah, man, y'all are just tripping. Y'all are just, maybe you aren't into, rap culture, which is fine. Or maybe it's not your cup of tea. Totally fine. I get that. I don't like everything I listen to here. Not everything makes the playlist. I can appreciate it for what it is, or be open-minded to listen to it, right? But this is another example of a great song, the original song that I would have never known. I just thought it was Guns N' Roses' song. And again, when groups blow up songs that are covers, I don't know why hip-hop got such a bad rap, because literally they just took a lot of templates and things before them and just redid it, right? A remix is no different than a cover, in my opinion. They're very similar. So I could be off with that. Let me know and go crazy if I'm totally wrong. But yeah, I'm starting to see rap music in a different light. Because when I started doing reactions, like, damn, they got a point. Rap stole this, or did this, or did that, and people are all radical and extreme. Rap is too violent. It's too this. And now that I'm really in the rabbit hole of some of this old stuff that you guys love and cherish, I'm like, bro, y'all, whoever's saying that is absolutely wrong and tripping. They're tripping. Anyways, I really like Bob Dylan. I really do. And that's taken some time. Every song kind of grows on me. But this is just a beautiful joint. Anyways, that was the original. I hope it's the original. If this ain't the original, y'all gonna go ham on me in the comment section, and that's okay, because that's what you get over here. Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Please go check that out where you're supposed to. Support the original content creator, and thank you for rocking with me for yet another reaction video. I'll see you later.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.